how do you solve an equation when you have two absolute value signs? When you have an absolute value sign, just remember that the inside equation can be either positive or negative. There are 4 total combinations we need to consider. Here are the 4 equations. We've got the first one, which is if they are both positive. The second equation, if there's a negative on the right side. The third equation, there's a negative on the left side. And the fourth equation, if they're both negative. If you look closely at the 4 equations, you'll notice that we can eliminate 2 of them. The first one, we'll look at the fourth equation. There's 2 negative, so all we need to do is multiply by a -1 on both sides. And this will become positive. So this equation is the same equation as the first equation. The third equation, this negative sign right here, we can do the same thing by multiply by -1 on both sides. This will become positive, and this will be negative. So our third equation is going to be the same as the second equation. Let's see, we can do this. So all we need to do is solve the first and the second equation. Since the third one is the same as the second one, and the fourth equation is the same as the first equation. Let's solve our first equation. 2x minus 2 is equal to x plus 3. We're going to subtract x on both sides to get rid of the x, add 2 on both sides to get rid of the 2. And here we have this will cancel, this will cancel. 2x minus x is equal to x. 3 plus 2 is 5. That's our first solution. Our second problem, 2x minus 2 is equal to negative x plus 3. We're going to distribute the negative sign to each of the terms. We get negative x minus 3 is equal to 2x minus 2. We're going to add x on both sides to get rid of the x and add 2 on both sides. Add x on both sides, add 2 on both sides. The 2 will cancel, the x will cancel. Divide both sides by 3. And we get x is equal to negative 1/3. When you're working with absolute value, make sure to check your answer by plugging in the solution back into the original equation. We make assumptions what the solution can be, and that can produce extraneous solutions that needs to be discarded. So we're going to verify x is equal to 5, x is equal to negative 3. We plugged in 5 into the original equation. 2 times 5 minus 2, the absolute value of that, is equal to the absolute value of 5 plus 3. This is 10 minus 2, absolute value is equal to 8 here. I get 8 is equal to the absolute value 8. So the absolute value 8 is going to give us the absolute value 8, so this is fine. Here we're going to check x is equal to negative 1/3 by plugging it back into the original equation. 2 times negative 1/3 minus 2, the absolute value of, is equal to the absolute value of negative 1/3 plus 3. We will get negative 2/3 minus 2, negative 1/3 plus, we need to have a common denominator, so 3 is going to be our common denominator, and the numerator is 9, because 9 divided by 3 is going to give us 3. Also on this side, I'm going to change the 2 into a fraction as well, with the common denominator of 3. This is 6. Negative 2/3 minus 6/3 is going to give us negative 8/3 absolute value. This is equal to negative 1/3 plus 9/3 is equal to 8/3. And the absolute value of negative 8/3 is going to give us positive 8/3. It's going to give it is equal to a third. And that solution is also right. Both of these solutions are valid, but that's not always the case, so we always need to verify it by plugging in the solutions back into the original equation. That's it for this problem. If you enjoyed the video, add a like or subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.